Are you dreaming of an international adventure but worried about the cost? You're not alone. Many people believe that travel is a luxury they can't afford, but I'm here to tell you that's simply not true. Today, I'm going to reveal some of the cheapest countries to visit in 2026, places where your money will go further than you ever thought possible. We're talking about destinations where you can live comfortably on less than £30 a day. So, if you're ready to start planning your next big adventure without breaking the bank, you're in the right place. First on my list is a country that has a special place in my heart, Vietnam. This Southeast Asian gem is a paradise for budget travelers. From the bustling streets of Hanoi to the stunning landscapes of Ha Long Bay, Vietnam offers an incredible diversity of experiences at an incredibly low price. You can find a bed in a hostel for as little as £5 a night and a delicious bowl of pho for less than £1. I once spent a month traveling through Vietnam from north to south, and I was blown away by how affordable it was. I was able to eat like a king, stay in comfortable accommodations, and experience everything the country had to offer, all on a shoestring budget. The key is to embrace the local way of life. I took overnight buses to save on accommodation, ate at family-run restaurants, and bargained for souvenirs at local markets. One of the things I love most about Vietnam is the street food culture. You can find delicious and authentic food on every corner, and it's incredibly cheap. I'm talking about banh mi sandwiches, fresh spring rolls, and grilled pork with noodles, all for less than a couple of pounds. It's a foodie's dream come true. And the coffee! Vietnamese coffee is strong, sweet, and delicious, and it's the perfect way to start your day. You can get a cup of coffee for less than £1 at a local cafe. Next up, let's head to Europe. Now I know what. You're thinking, Europe is expensive. And while that can be true for some countries, there are still plenty of budget-friendly destinations to be found. One of my favorites is Albania. This small Balkan country is often overlooked by tourists, but it's a hidden gem that's just waiting to be discovered. With its stunning coastline, rugged mountains, and ancient ruins, Albania has something for everyone. And the best part? It's incredibly cheap. You can find a private room in a guest house for as little as £15 a night, and a delicious meal at a local restaurant for less than £5. I spent a week exploring the Albanian Riviera, and I was blown away by its beauty. The beaches are just as beautiful as those in Greece or Italy, but without the crowds or the high prices. I spent my days swimming in the crystal clear water, hiking along the coast, and exploring charming seaside villages. It was a truly magical experience, and it cost me a fraction of what I would have paid in a more popular European destination. Now, let's head to South America. If you're looking for an adventure on a budget, Bolivia is the place to be. This landlocked country is home to some of the most dramatic landscapes in the world. From the otherworldly salt flats of Salar de Uyuni to the dense jungles of the Amazon. And it's one of the cheapest countries in South America. You can find a bed in a hostel for as little as £5 a night and a hearty meal for less than £3. I once spent 2 weeks traveling through Bolivia, and I was constantly amazed by how far my money went. I was able to go on a 3-day tour of the salt flats, hike in the Andes, and explore the vibrant city of La Paz, all on a budget of less than £25 a day. One of the highlights of my trip to Bolivia was the Salar de Uyuni tour. It's a 3-day, 2-night tour that takes you through some of the most surreal landscapes I've ever seen. You get to see the salt flats, colored lagoons, geysers, and hot springs. It's an unforgettable experience, and it's incredibly affordable. The tour includes all your accommodation, food, and transportation, and it costs around £100. Next on my list is another European gem, Bulgaria. This Eastern European country is a fantastic destination for budget travelers. With its rich history, beautiful mountains, and lively cities, Bulgaria has a lot to offer. And it's one of the cheapest countries in the European Union. You can find a private room in a guest house for as little as £20 a night, and a 3-course meal at a traditional restaurant for less than £10. I spent a week exploring Bulgaria, and I was impressed by how much there was to see and do. I visited the ancient city of Plovdiv, hiked in the Rila Mountains, and explored the vibrant capital city of Sofia. It was a fantastic trip, and it was incredibly affordable. Finally, let's head to North America. While the US and Canada can be quite expensive, there are still plenty of budget-friendly options to be found. One of my favorites is Mexico. This vibrant country is a feast for the senses, with its colorful cities, ancient ruins, and delicious food. And it's surprisingly affordable, especially if you get off the beaten path. You can find a bed in a hostel for as little as £10 a night, and a delicious plate of tacos for less than £1. I've traveled extensively through Mexico, and I'm always amazed by how much there is to see and do. From the beaches of the Yucatan Peninsula to the mountains of Chiapas, Mexico has something for everyone. One of the best ways to save money in Mexico is to eat at local street food stalls and markets. The food is delicious, authentic, and incredibly cheap. I'm talking about tacos, tamales, and quesadillas, all for a fraction of the price you'd pay in a restaurant. And don't forget to try the fresh fruit juices and aguas frescas. They're the perfect way to cool down on a hot day. So, there you have it. 5 of the cheapest countries to visit in 2026. Vietnam, Albania, Bolivia, Bulgaria, and Mexico are all incredible destinations that offer amazing experiences at an affordable price. These 5 countries offer incredible value for money, allowing you to travel longer and experience more on a budget. Of course, prices can vary depending on your travel style and the specific region you're visiting. But overall, these countries offer some of the best value for budget travelers. I encourage you to do your own research and find the destination that speaks to you. The most important thing is to travel with an open mind and a willingness to embrace new experiences. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your next adventure today. I hope this video has inspired you to explore some of these budget-friendly destinations. Which of these countries would you like to visit the most? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Travel with Mila for more budget travel inspiration. Until next time, happy travels! Of course, these are just a few examples, and there are many other budget-friendly countries out there. The key is to do your research and to be open to new experiences. Don't be afraid to step off the beaten path and to explore places that are not on the typical tourist trail. You might be surprised at what you find. And remember, the most expensive destinations are not always the best. Some of my most memorable travel experiences have been in the cheapest countries. It's not about how much money you spend, but about the experiences you have and the people you meet along the way. So, go out there and explore the world, one budget-friendly country at a time. Travel is about the journey, not just the destination.